Hey guys, Kane here, and in this video we're going to go over the hero potential and how you should upgrade it. Now, I follow a pretty efficient way by myself on how to upgrade majority of these, and I will more or less explain the way and why I do it, and potentially what you can do yourself. So currently there are 80 heroes who have the potential unlocked. I know Avalon, I do believe Gan, I know Gazul has it, Ophidia, then I believe Gavgar, that's 5, Bane is 6, then Basra and Floras as 7 and 8. So, what I do in all of these potentials is I upgrade them all to level 10 or 10 stats, and then I unlock this Bravery, which adds 30 might and 30 stamina. Or you can add 30 magic and 30 command, it's really up to you. The reason for that is you severely overbuff your might and stamina stats, which makes it kind of easier for you to win PvP. And depending like which hero you're using, it could add a lot of stats in terms of like tankiness, as stamina adds sort of like tankiness, or at least it says. Sometimes might boost some damage, sometimes might boost some additional skills of those heroes, etc. So pretty much all of my 8 heroes have at least 10 points in it, and I have achieved the 30 might and 30 stamina on all of them. So at the moment that's like 240 might and 240 stamina just from getting this level 10, and it's actually pretty easy to do that. Like very easy, and it doesn't require a lot of resources. So that aside, which heroes you should focus after that? So after that, I usually check what skill is at the, let's say, tier 2 of the field buffers, and then I make a decision who I select. So for example, Avalon, he has troops evasion, which is almost pointless. Gan, it has troop attack speed, which probably will be my next go-to. Let's see, Gazul. Troops damage taken reduced. Perhaps this also would be the next one I go to. Let's see, Ophidia. Attack speed also pretty decent. Let's see, Bane, that's troop evasion, not that good, but at the same time, a lot of players are actually using Bane in their formations. I myself cannot add Bane yet, and if I do, he will be just a morale boost for the enemy, so at the moment I really cannot add him. But for those who are using it and want to add him, you may want to upgrade this just for the sake of getting more health, more might, more stamina will essentially make him more tanky. But if you don't, I do believe all troops evasion is not that good. Going on further, we have Basra. Now, I am upgrading Basra just because Basra is, Basra. He can do a probably top 3 damage majority of the times, if not top 5 for sure. So by getting 20% more HP, attack, as well as more might, essentially you're adding more chances for him to solo carry and all that kind of stuff. At the same time, the skill is not that bad. It is like troop accuracy. And for me personally, my archers are not that very high in accuracy. I think they have like 90%, 88%. So essentially that accuracy is going to help out. I mean, there are units and troops which have like friggin' 90% evasion, so like not having over 90 is kind of being pretty bad for me, but I have Rakan Archers, which says a 30% chance of shooting a piercing arrow, area damage, and also increases accuracy by 30, which I assume makes it so the Rakans would not miss the target. So at least that is pretty good. However, I already have one hero at level 20 in terms of like the potential, and I have upgraded my Floras, which all troops damage taken is decreased by 4.5. Now, the way this is affected, from what I have noticed, is it is added into the troop stats. And it's added into the troop stats in the terms of physical resistance and magical resistance. I do believe I have had 73 and 69, and it increased by 2 on physical resistance and by 1 on magic resistance. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this wasn't 74 or etc., but I do think that it is actually increasing like this stat, because I know I did not have the magic resistance 70. I do believe I had like 68 or 69 ish, something like that. So essentially those stats appear on there, and 4.5% didn't actually add 4.5%. So we got a so we have to take into consideration that some of these buffs may be like soft or hard cap if you're going at that way. So for example, accuracy, I don't think that accuracy has a soft or a hard cap similar to that of like critical damage. You can just skyrocket it and it will just increase as it does. But crit rate, defenses, and etc., they all have like soft or hard caps. So do keep that in mind. The other thing is why you want to level 10 all of them is because of this first skill. It either adds like health, or it either adds attack. Now, I'm not entirely sure if it's only health and attack, but essentially like more stats, easy stats, easy to achieve stats and all that kind of stuff equals to stronger army, equals to more events, equals to more PvP. Now, the other thing that I want to touch is they recently started awakening heroes, which are granting the auras in the version of like Archer Mastery and etc. Now, from what I've noticed and I have checked, quite a few heroes have their aura buff on the let's say tier 3 circle or tier 3 ability or whatever, which requires 35 points. But this is a very costly. So for example, I already have Laura's at level 20. To upgrade one of this, it requires 2.6 thousand or rather 2,600 potential potions, and then it requires 900 here to start. So basically, to finish one of these, I would require more than 1 week each, and then I would require like probably 2 or 3 weeks just to finish this one. So until they start releasing features or events which give potential potions, achieving like this third ability might take quite a little bit of time. Now it depends, whenever it appears. I may release a video now and a few days later events can start popping up with a potential potion, so things may of course change. But again, it really depends what you're going for. Personally, I think it is very efficient to get 10 points in literally any and all potential that you have open. And after that, just focus on a few of your core heroes to at least 20 of this, so you can achieve more might and more stamina. And after that, you could potentially focus on getting a few auras upgraded in terms of like if you're playing human, you might as well upgrade the Archer Mastery higher. If you're playing Sylph, you might as well upgrade the Tread Mastery in terms of Gan, because it unlocks on the third and it also increases for quite a lot of HP. So pretty much that is how I do my potential. That is how I kind of plan it out, and more or less how I will be upgrading it. First, focus on the free stats, free army stats after that. Then I focus on a couple of core heroes, which also is kind of beneficial for me to add it. Like even Flora's upgrading this, it adds stats to those abilities in terms of like Requiem, in terms of Spring Symphony, and etc. And as you can see, she has an insane amount of stats. And after that, she can buff my entire field. So pretty much, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you learned something new and stay safe out there.